This is KHOU-TV, Houston.
Airlines is now out of business. The Houston-based airline flew its last flight today from New Orleans to Houston's Hobby Airport. The plane had only 13 passengers on board. In most respects, it was a normal flight, but passengers did get free drinks. And one loyal passenger decided to get signatures of everyone on board as a memento. The end of TranStar was especially hard, though, on the crew and the pilot.
Well, I hate to see it go. You know, there's a lot of employees gave a lot to make the airline run as smooth as it did. And, you know, it's kind of like the loss of a close friend.
Southwest Airlines, TranStar's parent company, shut down TranStar because it was $16 million in debt.
And when we come back on 11 News at 5.
It landed at Hobby Airport today.
TranStar first took off as Muse Air 6 years ago, but it just didn't make money. Now 900 of its Houston employees are out of work, and its passengers will have to rely on other airlines. Channel 2's BB Burns got up real early this morning to fly on TranStar's last flight from New Orleans.
This must be TranStar's last flight.
Good day. I'll play to the back home.
It's good on Southwest and Continental Airlines, but if you'd like a refund, you'll have to write to TranStar's refund department. That's at Box 87380, Houston, area code 77287. Bill?
Not all, but we know of hundreds.
Education can get you where you want to go.
We gave you a look at the last flight of TranStar Airlines. Now here's BB Burns to tell us what it was like.
Early morning New Orleans airport. The Southwest counter is jammed with people who want to fly to Houston. Across the lobby at TranStar Airlines, there's only one flight, the very last one.
And it should be leaving on time.
TranStar needed to fly its jets back to Houston, its home base, where all will be sold. Captain Bob Osborne got ready for his last takeoff, while steward James Young explained safety procedures for the last time.
The only thing I can do is wish them well and hope that everybody lands on their feet and finds something that they're going to be happy doing.
On the last flight, there were only 17 passengers. 10 of them paid, but most of them were news media. There were a few walk-on passengers, people who just happened to buy a ticket. Steve McCrone and Mike Wallace were brought in from an offshore rig last night and wanted to get back to Houston as soon as possible.
We saw TranStar and we chose it. We like the color of the airplane.
You know, this is the last flight.
Yeah, I realized that, yeah. We didn't know that until we got on the flight.
And there was a TranStar fan on board getting autographs from all the passengers.
I'm glad to be on the list.
Along with the passengers, rumors that a last-minute deal to buy out the airline and save it had fallen through. As the 50-minute flight came to a close, the captain got permission to buzz Hobby's terminal for a last time. Then came the landing and the end of a 6-year-old airline.
This is the termination of our flight today and of our airline. Thank you.
BB Burns, Channel 2 News.
We'll continue to look skyward as Channel 2 News 5 continues. Now that the tropical depression has run out of steam, the forecast...
Birds. They make the most monstrous roar as they fly by. It's frightening. We're sorry if you were disturbed. The neighborhood's on their flight pattern. What species are they? They're called turbojettas. They're very common and complete.